someone new, that means you too.
Oh my God.
You say you want a leader, but you can't even make up your mind. I think you better close him and let me guide you into the purple rain. Purple rain. Purple rain.
Shout out to Nicolas Cage, man.
Nicolas Cage.
All right.
He's office rocker, man.
Is he? I mean, first of all, let's see if maybe somebody want to give Nicolas Cage some help.
Purple rain.
Purple rain. I've never heard that song. I never heard that song sang so angrily before. He was very angry singing that song.
It's supposed to be a beautiful song, man.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a beautiful song. He was very angry spitting that song. And I'm worried about Nicolas Cage. He doesn't seem right. He's going on a tour of karaoke bars in L.A. Singing Purple Rain.
He's done this for like 3 nights in a row.
Right. I'm worried about Nicolas Cage, man.
Dude.
He seems drunk, man. I think people just need to mellow out and like smoke a joint.
Right.
Smoke a joint. I have a lot more. I'm a lot more at rest when I'm around people who are smoking weed versus people who are drinking.
Right.
When you're around people who are drinking, it's always some type of fight or some type of aggressive behavior going on. It's like when people are like super drunk, it's like, man, you be ready to like get them out of here. Like, man, get him out of there. They get it so annoying. It's like, man, get out of here. I've never seen somebody get so stoned on weed. They're like, man, get him out of here. Like, I've never seen that. Like,
no, because you don't know what's about to happen when somebody's drinking. Like, because there's different types of drunks, and then like in a group of friends, there's always like that one type of drunk that is
always
just like hella aggressive and belligerent and shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't even drive a car.
No, you can't.
You're impaired. You can't do it.
No.
Come on now.
And then you get.
And there's a stigma on marijuana.
And then there's people like Nicolas Cage that feel the need to aggressively sing Purple Rain.
Nicolas Cage messed around and got married the other day and divorced 4 days later.
Oh yeah, that happened.
I forgot what the lady's name was, but she's some type of artist herself.
Is she?
I think so. You can fact check me on that. But she wants some type of spousal support for the 4 days of marriage. Even though she says, it wasn't going to work out. They were too different. They didn't know each other. She probably didn't even know, his dad is a legend.
I didn't know that either until today.
Till I told you, right?
Yeah. Nicolas Cage is the son of Francis Ford Coppola.
Yeah, he changed his name.
It's a fucking Godfather director, man.
Yeah. It's the guy who directed The Godfather. Yes.
The fuck? It's like, no, I think I want my last name to be Cage.
Yeah, man. Fuck you, Dad.
I'm gonna change it to Cage. I'm just gonna fucking rock it, man.
What did I wonder what happened to Nicolas Cage early in life to make him rebel against his brilliant father? What did his father do to him to make him Nicolas Cage? Isn't Nicolas Cage's son very obscure as well?
I don't know.
He's just some type of heavy metal stuff. Can you check that out for me?
Nicolas Cage's son.
Yeah. I think so.
I'm not aware of this.
Some type of rock star. He might wear some type of leotard. I don't know. But where am I going with this? Nicolas Cage. I'm wondering what's deep down inside the mind of Nicolas Cage.
Have you seen his son?
He's wilding out. He didn't look like that last time I saw him. I must have been years ago, decade. So. You gotta show the people, man.
Here's a picture of Nicolas Cage's son right here.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But Nicolas Cage is rebelling in some type of way from his father, I think.
Still?
Yeah, at the age of 50-something. However old Nicolas Cage is. Maybe even 60. I don't know how old Nicolas Cage is. How old is Nicolas Cage? Can you check that out while you fact checking?
Yes.
Because Nicolas Cage is acting wild right now. He seems like he's having a breakdown.
It does appear so. He's 55, by the way.
He's 55. He seems to be having some type of mental breakdown.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did get a kick out of that though.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun watching him sing Purple Rain, but then when you hear that he's doing it over and over again, and
he can't stop doing it.
And there's multiple videos of him doing it multiple times.
There's hella videos, dude.
Yeah, and he seems off while doing such.
It's hella weird, dude.
And
he's a weird dude in general, though, isn't he?
Weird guy in general, but
Yeah.
right now he seemed like he on one allegedly.
I mean, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
He's a fun actor. I'm not really into his movies, but a lot of people are. My boy Tariq 210 West, shout out to him. He Nicolas Cage is his guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the Wicker Man.
I don't know. He'll probably tell you he liked the Wicker Man.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
Nicolas Cage. Shout out to Nicolas Cage. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. You a legend in the game, Nicolas Cage. Pull it together, man. Don't marry this girl after knowing her for just a second. Who does that?
He's probably fucked up, man.
I don't care.
On a whim in Vegas, you know?
You should know that you
I don't
55
know.
years old. You should
I
know
don't
the
know.
game by now. You 55 years old. You should know the game by now. You just off your rocker.
That's what I said.
He must have went off. He must have. I don't know if Nicolas Cage has ever been to rehab.
No,
But what do they call it when you go to rehab? What do they call it? They call it falling off the wagon. Shout out to Nicolas Cage for falling off the wagon.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, it's just.
It's bad, right?
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad.
And so is falling off the wagon. Shout out to all my people in recovery. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. That was wild and disturbing and entertaining all at once.
I just want him to get some help.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He-
Sound like I'm clowning. I'm not clowning.
He
You know.
needs help for sure.
Nicolas Cage need help. He don't seem right.
I think he's out there scaring people. Would you be scared if you were in that karaoke bar?
Man, I got a homeboy. I wouldn't call him my homeboy, but I know him.
Okay.
And he stank. And he act crazy. You know him too. He's a brilliant musician.
Oh yes, I know who you're talking about.
And he's harmless. But he's when he's sober, he's clear eyed,
Yeah.
he still stank, but he cool. But man, as soon as he do the drugs, he outside scaring the shit out of people.
He's even said this too. It's like, man, I love coming here because I love scaring the shit out of people. I love freaking people out.
He said, I know I scare the shit out of people. But I wonder if Nicolas Cage knows he's scaring people.
I don't think so.
See, I've never really had a drug problem like that before.
Not like
I don't know about it. I don't know about not being able to handle myself and not being able to do a substance.
Right.
Unless we're talking about marijuana. But
yeah, but you can handle yourself.
Right. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fall off the wagon. Fall off the wagon. I don't know. I've just never been a big alcohol guy. And I never, and nothing really, and it's like no drugs. You can't really make that shit sound cool. Like, hey, you want to smoke some meth?
No.
Like,
I don't want to smoke.
Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
Why would I want to take pain pills? My arm don't hurt.
No, and no.
I don't need no Adderall. I'm all right, man. Give me a, you know what I'm saying?
Some Adderall.
Give me a nice coffee with an ad shot.
Yeah, dude, you want to shoot up after work?
That doesn't even sound cool. Nothing about that sounds cool.
No, it doesn't.
So I'm not clowning you. I'm just saying, hey, that's not normal stuff. And I know it's not normal stuff, but you got to chill out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to go get yourself some help, do your steps, go to your meetings. I love when my friends post like the little things when they get the little coins, you know what I mean, for doing they programs. I be loving the little graduations, man. I'm loving all of that.
Yeah.
It make me happy on the inside.
Yeah.
But man, then when they be out there talking about, I need some money. My car broke down. I can't get it to work. I was like, oh, you out there on them drugs again. Fell off the wagon.
Damn.
You know, so I want Nicolas Cage to get some help. I don't want no R.I.P. Nicolas Cage hashtags.
No, I don't either.
You know what I mean? Because that's what be having you clown, and then that's the next thing that comes, you know?
Yeah, then it gets real.
It's already real.
Yeah.
You see how he acting? Better get Nicolas Cage some help. These actors, these Hollywood folk out here mixing the Molly, the Percocet with the alcohol and getting in the bathtub. Try to wash your feet. I don't know what they doing in the bathtub. Stay out the bathtub. We're going to take a break on that. And then we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to talk about where you people are getting your information from.
Oh, yes.
Just being Ernest, Daniel Odo. We'll be right back. And we are in here.
Yep.
Full effect. Have you ever gotten an argument with somebody on the internet, or have you ever seen one?
I've never engaged in an argument on...
Which is very smart of you, but have you ever seen one?
Yes. On your page, too.
Yeah. My page, the arguments go down.
Yeah.
And I just watch. Now I've learned to just say my piece and then sit back and watch it unfold, right?
Yes.
And as I'm watching it unfold, I'm watching people are like sharing articles of whatever site that they look at. They share articles to refute things. And it's like, man, you guys are just, everybody's just sharing articles. And it's just like, who knows what's real and what's fake? It's just like, where are you getting your information? Where are you learning things from?
Yeah, are you getting all of your articles and information from Facebook?
Where do you learn things? Where do you learn things?
My main point of reference would be Google News, because you can choose your sources.
Right.
So like Washington Post, New York Times.
Okay.
Washington
Post, New York Times. I hear what you're saying.
Tribune. Yeah, absolutely. But I have never gotten like an article off of social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've gotten information from social media that I look up after, but I've never.
I don't like things like things that are like Black Power Pride and Stuff.com or like Breitbart.
Breitbart, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
A site like Breitbart and like some of these like The Root, things like that. That would be like the black site, right? And then Breitbart would be, whatever the alt-right, right?
Yeah.
The racist white folk. And those sites are so one-sided. Like, it's just like and then people who I like think are like upstanding people are like sourcing these sites.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this bullshit propaganda? Everything is propaganda. The whole, it's like, where are you getting your information? It's like everybody was fooled and foiled by this Michael Jackson Neverland documentary that HBO put out, and nobody checked any sources for anything. Nobody even looked into these people. You can look into these people and see all of this stuff refuted 20 years ago. Right. You can dig into these people and their history and find out their fathers did all of these things, and it's like, come on, man. It's like, and then these people, and then everybody just runs with it like it's fact. Everybody runs with everything like it's fact if they hear it on the internet. If they watch a documentary where some people are getting paid, if they're doing anything, everybody's just quick to just run with the story.
And for most people too, when they find out, like, somebody tells them, you know what, I think you should really look up the facts in this source, or maybe we'll give them multiple sources. And then they find out like what they read was a little bit skewed, but they can never really fully, flipped the page and like I was like, but I still kind of think he did it though. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it skews their thinking when they're so you keep looking at one-sided articles and information.
Right. It's just like if you watch CNN, right? Say you watch CNN.
Guilty. Yeah.
Look at how they present before they're about to talk about the president of the United States. Look how they present it.
Like he's a buffoon.
Right. And if you look at a clip of Fox News while Obama was in office, look how they present it before they start talking about him.
Yeah.
And now
Fox was crazy with that.
And now it's a complete reverse.
Yeah.
Because CNN used to worship Obama. You know what I mean? And Fox News used to talk about him like shit.
Yeah.
That was just the thing. So it's just like, and then people are just like acting like they don't even notice. Like everybody's like, it's against us. The money's coming out of our pockets and all of this shit. And everybody's fighting each other.
Right.
Taking memes. They're reading memes and posting memes that are fake. The facts on the memes are fake.
Well, they do, but the president also is guilty of that too.
I don't care. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Where are we getting our information? We were just talking off camera about books.
Yeah, we were.
When was the last time you sat down and turned some pages?
Right.
I'm not talking about scrolling and clicking. I'm talking about turning pages and reading a book. The Alchemist or something like that.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I can't read it right now. I gotta charge my my Kindle. Like,
come on,
you should have to wait for something to charge for you to read it.
Yeah. It's analog right there in your hands.
Yeah.
What they call it, tangible.
Tangible goods. Yes.
Right there in your hand, value. You can feed your brain.
Yeah.
Capitalism, the Unknown Ideal by Ayn Rand. It's a great book.
I don't understand, like in my room I have like, sections divided off, like one section's for music, one's the novels, one, other works by other people and stuff like
You
that.
have books.
I have books.
Yeah.
And it blows. I know of a couple people that like came up to me and my friend and were just like, so you guys read?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. When's the last time you bought a book? And dude was like, I don't really know.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, it just kind of blows my mind.
It's just how it is now.
You don't have to have a freaking like giant collection of like a library at your house, but I'm just saying, like,
1, 2, 3 books.
Yeah.
Just a book every here and there. Hey, you see a book. Hey, man, somebody recommend a book. Go get the book.
Yeah. It blows my mind to think of like
Black Privilege by Charlemagne the God's a good book.
Nice one.
All right, keep going.
It just blows my mind that nobody, like, the younger generation doesn't want that tangible like scroll, like reading text on something physical, like a piece of, like a book.
Sun Tzu, Art of War. Good book.
Musashi, Book of Five Rings.
There you go, man. See, look, man. Get up on your book game.
Man, okay, so here's another example. I got a fucking dope-ass book. It's Bruce Lee's Teachings and Sayings.
Okay.
And you're supposed to open it up every day and read a page a day to start your day with. There is no freaking, like, there's nothing that you could find on your, on your phone that would do that for you.
No.
You wake up, you grab the book and you read a page.
Right. You don't got to search for it.
No, it's right there. You got it.
Click a tag. You don't got to blind yourself in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know folks be blinding themselves in the morning because I've done it.
Me
This
too.
shit don't feel good.
Yeah.
You put the motherfuckers down. Oh, shit. That's what I do. I don't know.
Yeah, or people who get their information off forums too is kind of strange to me.
That's very weird, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. It's just it's not like a good old fashioned book. I would like people to learn things from their books, man. And what's funny to me is when I tell people that online, I'd be like, hey, you should just read a book,
Yeah.
as opposed to watching a YouTube video. 'Cause those YouTube videos don't be accurate either. They'd be something that somebody made. So what you can do is, because, you know, a lot of times is I'll say you should read a book, and they'd be like, oh, you talking about books written by the oppressors. And I'm like, no, I'm talking about books written by actual Black Panthers.
Yeah.
Because I was talking about how because they were comparing Huey P. Newton and Nipsey Hussle or something, and they were saying Huey P. Newton also shot in the body and the head, something like that, and I was like, what the fuck, right? And then I was like, man, only difference that you guys left out is that when Huey P. Newton was shot, motherfucker was robbing drug dealers and he was high on crack terrorizing Oakland.
Oh, accurate. Accurate.
Yeah, it's just accurate. It's just real knowledge because I read.
Accurate.
I read this in a book. That's how I found out. I read it in a book, in multiple books written by Panthers who just said, you know, Huey was just, you know what I mean? He got hooked on crack.
Yeah.
And went to jail, did a bunch of horrible things. He was a monster at the time.
Sure.
And I was just telling them that, and they're like, "Oh, you hear? He's the biggest sellout. He's the biggest sellout ever for saying this, turning on his own people." I'm not turning on anybody. I'm just telling you a fact about this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did incredible things.
Mm-hmm.
He did some beautiful things.
Yeah.
Great things. Gave people knowledge and self-worth, and made them feel good. Lunches, all that. Mm-hmm. He also stole money from those programs, though. So. Allegedly.
Right. right.
You know. So, I mean, people have written books about it, so I don't even know.
Sure. But, you know, like, another example would be an author that I've heard about before I went out and bought his book, you know, Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
Legend. I've heard about the mystique of Hunter S. Thompson. I heard about
He's a good writer, man.
An amazing writer. You know, I heard about, like, somebody following him around for a day, how crazy that was. But the mystique of his writing, like how good of an author and an artist he was, you know what I did? I went out and I bought Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and that's probably one of my favorite novels of all time. Mm-hmm. I have it. It's in my room. It's a book.
If more people read, it wouldn't be so much misinformation going around.
Sure.
The text is already there, man. It's all there. All the history is there.
Sure.
You want the book, go to the library. If you don't want to buy the book, go to the library. The history's there in the library. Mm-hmm. It's there. You want a book written by, you want to hear the history from a black dude, go. There's plenty of black authors out there. Millions of black authors.
Yeah.
Millions of whatever kind of authors you want.
Writers. Yeah.
Better stop playing. Better stop playing and stop getting hypnotized by these fucking YouTube videos with the music in the background and the pictures coming up. And these motherfuckers be taking this shit as fact. They really think it's a fucking Illuminati that runs the industry, that cares about, like, what you know what I'm saying, what Pimp C is doing.
Right.
You know, bless Bless Pimp C. Rest in peace.
Round of applause.
Shout out to Pimp C. Pocket full of stones. But yeah, it's like, come on, man. People are getting it, and they're getting that from the internet. They're getting it from YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
They're getting this shit from the internet, man.
Wild.
It's clicking anything. Gossip. All types of stuff.
The internet is a great source of information, but it shouldn't be your only source.
It should not be your only
You know what I mean?
You should know things. There's things that you should know. You know what I mean? So, because these people who are writing these articles, sometimes they know about these things. They know about the facts.
Right.
But they're skewing them to make you think a certain way.
And the information is bite-sized.
Right.
You know?
You're not getting the full text.
Yeah, I can learn about one thing about it. Maybe it be music or something like that, and then I buy an engineering book and I get the whole picture. Yeah, that's how I can understand something in its entirety.
48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It's a great book.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. So we gonna sign off.
Yeah,
I'm glad we got to talk to the people about reading. You know,
Yeah.
back in the day, they had a when I was little, they had a commercial that came on and said, "Reading is fundamental."
I think I remember that.
Yeah, so you know, it is too. Shit is fundamental. You know, you want to learn how to talk to people. You want to learn how to articulate your words. Read a book, man. You start reading more.
Yeah.
You know, work that mind up. Get your word game up.
Yeah, think of it like exercise.
Come on.
You know?
Shout out to the books.
Shout out to books.
Peace.